Hello. I think it becomes significantly harder for Rishi Sunak to avoid sacking Dominic Raab when there are headlines which tell us that he was randomly rude and abrasive. We're now told on the front page of the Times that one civil servant who worked with Raab said he was very rude and abrasive, sometimes totally randomly and for arbitrary reasons. Raab denies bullying and has vowed to thoroughly rebut and refute the allegations against him. I don't really see how he can. I don't really see how he can wriggle out of this one. And the more wriggling he does, the more damage he does to the current government. As indeed, I'm afraid, does Rishi Sunak's father-in-law, who himself is facing a battle about Infosys with HMRC, the same organisation that brought down Zahawi. The whole problem with the present government is that it is mired in very questionable financial scandals. Very questionable. And unless Rishi Sunak can find a way of distancing himself from all of this filth and setting out a clear track for the future, he is doomed. And for that matter, by the way, I think simply pillorying people from a different country, people who are coming here to seek our help, the sort of approach, the only thing really that he can do with great ease and fast, which is to throw Suella Braverman into action. I mean, he's an absolute twit if he really thinks that is going to wash. First of all, it's almost certainly going to be submerged by legal action. And secondly, although it's easy to put her into action because she dreams night and day of causing harm and sending people off to Rwanda, that's what we mean by causing harm, just in case there's any legal, eagle-eyed beings there wondering if I'm slipping into some sort of abuse. I'm not. I don't care about Suella Braverman one way or the other. My only concerns about Suella Braverman is that she was found to have broken the Ministerial Code and is back in office, in the same way as her predecessor, Priti Patel, was found to have broken the Ministerial Code and remained in office, in the same way that had she not resigned, Nadine Dorries would have probably been found guilty of breaking the Ministerial Code, as indeed it looks like Dominic Raab may well find himself guilty of breaking the Ministerial Code, and, by the way, it's possible that even the former Prime Minister himself will find himself in a situation where he has broken the Ministerial Code. Now, the point is that all these people like Zahawi, deserve to go, don't they? And they may not technically be found guilty of breaking the Ministerial Code, but they know what they've done. They know they haven't come up to the mark. So where is the integrity that Rishi Sunak said would mark his premiership? Where is that integrity now? Because it doesn't seem to be shared by the people on his front benches. It's worrying. Now, somebody said to me earlier today, why do I not call for Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng, he of the prodigious package, to equally face some sort of ministerial investigation? Well, the point about Kwasi Kwarteng and Liz Truss is that they were simply foolish. Foolish, and they have caused extraordinarily large problems, but this was foolishness, stupidity. This was not calculated malice. This was not bullying. This was not dodgy financial dealings. They may have existed, but they've not come to light. And we're not searching. That's the point. Kwasi Kwarteng did our country a great disservice in the very short, brief time that he was in office. But I don't think he was intentionally bad. He was just a fool. As indeed Liz Truss was not intentionally bad. She was just a fool and, of course, by her own admission, lazy. She didn't read her briefings. And we should have seen it coming, and indeed some of us did. If she wasn't capable of reading a geography report and knowing that Rostov-on-Don was part of Russia, then she's certainly not capable of running our country. And we gave her that power. So our fault. not hers.